really, really good. Oh, I'm on the
The way you're tooting your horn, I'm going to call you Barry.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be with you. Happy Independence Day to both of you.
Hey, I just talked about Lance Berkman, a Rice guy, timed the game up with a triple. But speaking of another Astro, Michael Bourne was invited to his first All-Star appearance. How do you feel about that?
Man, I am so elated, not only for Michael, but I'm elated for the northeastern part of Houston. That same area produced Carl Crawford. It produced Michael Bourne. It also produced Jason Bourgeois. So who says that African Americans aren't playing baseball? They're playing in the northeastern part of Houston, and those are three great examples of what guys can do when they get an opportunity. So I'm elated that he's a local guy. Went to school right here at Aldine Nimitz, and also went to the University of Houston, and it couldn't happen to a better guy, and hopefully this is just the first of many, many more All-Star games to come from Michael B.
Now, you wrote an article on the Astros not too long ago. Defender.com is where I checked it out. What's your take?
DefenderNetwork.com.
Oh, say it again. Let me get it right. Say it again.
DefenderNetwork.com.
Okay, I just Googled Defender and it came up. So DefenderNetwork.com is where I read your article about the Astros. But let the people, what's your take on Roy O? Should they trade him? Should he stay? And overall, how do you feel the Astros? I mean, we know how they're doing, but what do you feel needs to happen to get them back on the right track?
If the league office is open and they'll approve the Rangers doing anything, I would make the move by 5:30. Let's go ahead on and move Roy down to the Texas Rangers. It's a win-win. I'm a native Texan, so I'm all about whatever's good for the state. It helps Nolan Ryan, who's a Brazoria County guy, which is my origins. It helps the Rangers. They have a chance to really put it together and possibly challenge and go to the World Series for the first time. And it helps us out because the Rangers have one of the top farm systems in all of MLB. I think that Oswald, being a Mississippi guy, would be very, very comfortable with Nolan Ryan and the way they're doing things in Texas. And let's face it, he's not going to win anything here. We need to do a deal, see if we can get 2 or 3 blue-chip prospects and help rebuild what we're trying to do with the Astros. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Talking with Max Edison, editor and sports columnist for the DefenderNetwork.com. Max, you mentioned Jason Bourgeois a couple of minutes ago. Of course, he's back in the big leagues, called up with Jeff Blum going on the disabled list. Is Jason going to get, I mean, he's doing pretty good. He's hitting, I think, like right now, 294 in limited plate appearances with the Astros. Is he going to get a chance to stick around and maybe they send some of the other dead weight back down to AAA or waive somebody? I mean, because the kid looks like he's got what it takes if you just give him a chance to play every day.
Well, I think the unfortunate thing for Jason is that we can have 3 outfielders start. I think his best chance is to be the 4th outfielder, the guy that might come in and do, for defensive purposes for Carlos Lee, maybe late in the game, if we can ever have a lead to protect late in a game. But I think more than anything else, you try to keep Jason Bourgeois because it's good PR. He's a local kid. I think he's 28 years old, so it's not like he's a spring chicken. He's been with several organizations, but for a team that's going absolutely nowhere fast, you need good feel-good stories like Jason Bourgeois to help bring people out. And it also doesn't hurt that in the limited plate appearances that he's getting, he's also hitting in the high 290s. So every chance you get, everything I read from Ed Wade's comments is that they're looking for ways to keep him up here. Let's face it, it's all about production, and when he plays, he produces. What more can you say?
Well, I got a way that they can keep him up here. Move the Astros to the AL West. Make Carlos Lee your designated hitter. There, Jason Bourgeois is playing left field every day.
Sounds like the plan. If we can get the commissioner to go for that, man, you're my new best friend.
Well, let's jump over.